The Veterans Drop-In program is led by an organization known as Battleborn, along with their primary partner, Northbound. And all veterans have to do in order to get assistance is walk into the Palmer Recovery Center and explain their situation. The Battleborn team will then take over and do everything they can to help.
Veterans particularly, it's difficult to ask for help. If they ask for help and they get told no, there's a 99.9% chance they're not asking again. We want to be the guys that don't give you the no. If we don't provide it, we're going to find someone who does. My advice for someone coming out of the military is whatever you need, seek it out, come to us. If we don't provide it, we'll try to direct you to someone who does. And don't give up with asking for help if you need it.
So there's already programs that focus on treating addiction. There's treatment facilities, all over the place. But what we offer here is peer-to-peer support. So people with lived experience, I always say, are the best tool in the fight against the disease of addiction. So the centers are staffed by people in recovery, and people in recovery are encouraged to come in here and use this as a safe and sober space, because there's not many places that exist specifically for people in recovery. So we just aim to be that and to offer supports here as well.
First-hand experience is why the Veterans Drop-In program will work. 1 in 5 vets struggle with substance abuse, and more than 20 men and women who have served our country lose a battle against suicide daily. Peer support has proven to be the only effective method in battling these horrific statistics.
I'm in recovery myself, right? And I know what it's like to be desperate, hopeless, on the brink of the abyss, and so I know what that feels like. And peer-to-peer, there is no therapeutic resource that's better than someone who's been where they are and say, I get it, right? And I'm not leaving you, and we're going to work through this together.
One of the reasons why I got into doing this kind of work 6 years ago today, my best friend, who I grew up with, was a combat vet. He took his own life. I don't want that to happen to anybody. I've seen the burden and the sorrow his family carries. I can't think of a better way to honor his memory by providing the help that wasn't there for him when he came home.
The most important aspect of this new drop-in program is that it's a partnership between Northbound, Battleborn, the Palmer Recovery Center, and Northampton County. All of those organizations pulling their resources together allows them to not only help vets, but civilians as well.
I started working with vets in 2013. My wife and I were volunteers for 2 other nonprofits, and we were on the board of directors there. And we just saw a lot of things that we weren't too fond of and wanted to be an organization that worked with other nonprofits, doing something where we were all inclusive. We believed we could do a lot more together than we could do alone. Obviously, together we rise.
It's about helping other people. When, like Chris was alluding to earlier, if we help one person, success, right? There's nothing better than to take somebody who comes in here scared, frantic, panicked, not knowing whether or not they're going to make it through the day, and we sit with them and just say, you're not alone, right? And we're gonna get you to a safe place.
From the Palmer Recovery Center for the Service Electric Network, I'm Courtney DuPont.